Hi, Mike Feb, and today I'm doing a video where I rank Barbies from 1977. I've started doing this series where I rank different dolls. I've done Disney princesses, not all of them, some of them, and you should go check them out. But I've also started doing a few Barbies, so I decided to do 1977. Hopefully this is all of them. Could not guarantee it. I don't know what you're supposed to say. Anyways. Sorry. I don't remember how many there are, like 24 of them, so it's not going to be too long. Let's begin. Obviously, I understand that some of the older Barbies, they're supposed to be like basic and simple dolls because you're supposed to buy extra fashions, but I'm judging what's on the doll's body. So we have Ken. There's two Kens in, I'm going to assume, bathing suits. I actually don't mind this one. I just think that the fit looks weird and it almost looks like a diaper rather than a bathing suit. This one is trunks. Again, they just look really baggy. And bulky, and I think that's something that I've noticed a lot with some of the older dolls. Some of their outfits look baggy. Same for this one. This is Play with Barbie. She's wearing a cute bathing suit. I think it's a bathing suit with the beach background, but it just looks really baggy, like they didn't know how to dress her. Next, we have this one. She looks very baggy, and I'm not the biggest fan of her. The doll herself is fine. I actually think I have a doll that looks very similar to her. Then there's Malibu Barbie. This one's cute. She's wearing a cute, simple red bathing suit. Not a lot to say about bathing suits when they're not very detailed. Think it looks fine, but again, she's got a specific body type that they gave her, and then they just don't highlight it, or it's just, I don't know. It looks very baggy. And like her bathing suit's getting like twisted in the box because of that. The straight, I'm supposed to say straight leg, not straight leg, Barbie. This one's cute. Again, they did highlight her body, and I think that it looks nice, and I like the two-piece. It looks quite cute. Malibu Skipper is next. I like this doll. I think she looks cute. I like Skipper, so obviously I like the doll, and I like that they toned down the bathing suit a bit. And then we have Skipper Malibu Canada. This one looks fine. It's giving the same thing as like Barbie and Ken. It looks a little bit baggy, but I'm not mad about it. Like, actually, I think this one looks nice. Next, we have Malibu Christie. Really like this doll. I really like the bathing suit as well. I love yellow, but I think that the bathing suit design looks quite cute. Next, we have Playtime Ken. I really just was struggling with where to put this because I like the outfit. I just think that the Ken looks creepy here. He looks like a creepy uncle or a creepy neighbor that you don't want to stand next to. But I really like his outfit, so that's where I put him. Equestrian Barbie is next. I actually really like this one. I just think that the other ones look a little bit better on this list. Otherwise, I probably would have put her pretty high. She's quite cute, though. Ken Superstar. Again, I really like this outfit. I just typically tend to rank Ken's a little bit lower unless something really stands out about them. But I do really like this one, and I think that if I put him next to other Kens from other years, I feel like he would be pretty high on the list. So keep that in mind. Yeah, Playtime Barbie, we've got two of them. The dresses are quite cute. I just like the red and purple a little bit better. And I do think that they repeated a lot of dolls. Like, I feel like there was a second one that looks like her with basic hair. Same for some of the other dolls on here. I feel like there was a lot of repeats. I just ignored them. Next, we have Growing Up Skipper. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she is released in a different year. This might just be a reproduction. That's something that I've seen a lot of, like reproductions. Any others? Yeah, I think you're maybe not a reproduction, but re-released. Same for you. I believe you're a different year. I think you're a different year. Keep that in mind. Same for Christy. Just because they're in the 1977 doesn't mean this is when they were released. This is just they were released again, if I'm not mistaken. Next, what were we on? Growing Up Skipper. I really like her. I think her concept is really cute. I'm sorry. I think she's going to be higher in the other year that she was released. And Barbie Super Size Bridal. I'm not a big fan of bride Barbies. That's why she's here. But she is a larger doll, which is really cool. And I would love to see in my collection one day. I've seen them thrifting before at like antique malls and stuff. And they're just always really expensive. So I will take any of them that I can get my hands on for a decent price. Next, we have Barbie Super Size and Christy Super Size. Again, they're quite cute. I like them, and I think the concept's really fun. I actually like them a little bit better than I like the Bride. I think they're like a whitey silver dress, but nonetheless, they're quite cute. Then we have Barbie Superstar Europe. This one's cute. She's got red dress, some details, some cute designs. I like the little, I'm going to call it a boa, but I'm not sure that's actually what she's called. Quite cute. Next, we have more Superstar, the iconic Superstar pink, and then the iconic Christy in the yellow. They look gorgeous. I really like the dresses. They're very fun. I really like them. And I think, again, Superstar Barbie had a bunch of releases this year, different dolls. I wasn't going to put the same doll in and all at once, but if I did, here's where the other 10 would be. I'm pretty sure it was only 2 others, but that's where they would be. They'd be near her. It's the same doll that they re-released. Nothing different. Nonetheless, I do like Christy better. I like the yellow a little bit better. And then we have fashion photo with Barbie, Christy, and PJ. The reason that I put them in the order is I like the silver and the blue and green a little bit better, and then Christy, and then Barbie. I just think that they look really cute. Again, Barbie had a unusual body type back then, where they just don't always highlight her that well. And I think out of all of them, from PJ to you, I just think that she just looks so good, and I think she looks really nice, and I like all of them, and I like the concept, and I really like all the dolls, and I would love to have them in my collection one day. I didn't realize they're actually this old. I thought these were a little bit newer. I wouldn't have placed 77 for these dolls, which is disappointing because I cannot imagine how much they cost then. I don't know what the photo aspect is. I don't know what their gimmick, if they have a gimmick, is. They're very pretty, and I would love to have them in my collection one day. Hopefully I'm able to thrift them just because they're a little bit older, but fingers crossed. Anyways, that is all that was released in 1977, so if it went really quick, glad. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you would rank any dolls higher, if you think dolls should be moved around. Let me know, because I'm always happy to hear other people's thoughts. But again, this was just my opinions and how I would rank them and how I would like to add them into my collection. But yeah, I'm Octopad. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!